All right, y'all, this is question number 5 out of 8.1. And let's see if we can figure out what we have going on here, y'all. So they're telling me, can we find the unknown angles? So, y'all, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, look, they gave us a value for the angle of C, okay? So C is 43 degrees and 40 minutes. And they gave us the side of C to be 30.4. And then they gave us the side of B, all to be 24.8. What we need to do, y'all, we need to see if we can find the angle for B, okay? So let's see if we can set this up, y'all. I'm going to use my law of sines by saying the sine of B over B is equal to the sine of C over C. Okay? So the sine of B over, my value of B was 24.8, is equal to the sine of C. Sine of C is 43 degrees, 40 minutes. 43 degrees, 40 minutes, divided by the value of C, which was 30.4. Okay? So, y'all, if I multiply by 24.8, I get sine of B equals 24.8 times the sine of 43 degrees, 40 minutes, divided by 30.4. And then if we take our sine inverse of all of this, 24.8, sine of 43 degrees, 40 minutes, all over 30.4, we should be able to find our angle for B. Okay, so let me grab my calculator, y'all. Right here, let me clear this out. First thing, y'all, I want to make sure that I'm in degrees. So let me check my mode. Yes, my angle's in degrees. So I'm going to take the sine inverse, and let's see what our numbers are, y'all. 24.8, let's see, 24.8 sine of my angle again, y'all, was 43 degrees, 40 minutes. So I'm going to write that as 43 plus, I'm going to write it as 40 over 60, y'all. Okay, oops. Okay, so that's adding that to make it into degrees, and then we were dividing that, y'all, by 30.4, okay? So let's see what we get here, y'all. So I'm coming up with 34 and all that funny change, okay? So look, y'all, so far my angle for B, 34 point, let's see, we had a whole bunch of decimals there, 282.33861. Oh man, I already got it. 282.33861, I believe is what it was. Let me just double check. Yes, 33,861. Okay, so y'all, if we have that, and we need to find, so let's, number one, let's convert this to degrees and minutes. So this is going to be 34. Y'all, we need to multiply this guy by 60. So let me take my calculator, let me subtract 34. Let's multiply that guy by 60. And y'all, I'm coming up with about 17. Okay? So 34 degrees, 17 minutes, okay? So y'all, let's see if we can find our value for A, okay? So we know that B is 34 degrees, 17 minutes. We know that C was 43 degrees and 40 minutes, okay? So if we wanted to figure out what A was, y'all, we could add those together. Let's see, that looks like, what, 50, it's supposed to be a minutes, not a degrees right there. That looks like 57 minutes. That looks like 77 degrees, y'all, sorry, 77 degrees and 57 minutes, and I need to subtract that from 180. So I'm gonna say, what is, sorry, I'm trying to get my pen, I'm trying to get my pen to work. Let's see, okay, here we go, 180 minus 77 degrees, 57 minutes. Y'all, I can write that as 179, oh, come on, and 60 minutes minus 77, 57. Okay, so that should be 3 minutes to 102. So y'all, I'm coming up with 102 degrees, 3 minutes, right? Now, the question would be, well, how do we know if we're gonna have a second triangle? Y'all, when we came up with our angle B here, 34 degrees, 17 minutes, right? Y'all remember, sine is positive in two quadrants, in quadrants 1 and in quadrants 2. So this is 34, 17. Then the angle here would be 34 and 17, and I would need to find that angle. So I could say, look, let me subtract 179 and 60 minutes, right? Minus 34 degrees and 17 minutes. Y'all, that's going to give me 43. That's 5, that's 4, that's 1. So that would tell me that my other angle for B could be this one here. But because our angle for C, y'all, was already 43 degrees, 40 minutes, because our angle for C was already 43 degrees, 40 minutes, if I add those angles, y'all, I'm coming up with a number bigger than 180, okay? So, y'all, what I'm coming up with is A is 102 degrees, 3 minutes, and B is 34 degrees, 17 minutes. So, let's see. Let's enter those numbers in. I remember it was 3 minutes, and what was it, 102? 102, yeah. So this number here, guys, is 102. And then my angle for B was 34:17. 34:17. Check it. And we got it, okay? So if you got any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help.